start this live on here because again they try to violate me, and this time it's my upstairs neighbors, and they expose themselves on my life. Look, I'm just splitting the deck. It says my upstairs neighbors are nervous because they expose themselves on my life for trying to violate me and remove my live access. You expose yourself. Thank you for exposing yourself on my live, because all I'm gonna do is download that video and upload it where everybody can see. You didn't stop nothing. You didn't stop my video because that video is recorded. And it's going to be downloaded and uploaded for everybody to see. And now everybody's going to know that my upstairs neighbors are gang stalking me. That whatever I was just saying was right. And they popped up in the car. Because earlier, before I came on the live on my YouTube, on the TikTok, I got the feeling that somebody was doing, they tried to make me a third-degree victim. This undivine masculine and feminine energy. I was feeling spell work being done, and I know it was my upstairs neighbors because they were really quiet. So I decided to tap in the energy, and that's the first thing that came out was the upstairs neighbors. So I was right. And then they decided to violate my video. Why? Because they're a bunch of faggot ass bitches that are mad because I'm speaking some truth, and they mad because they're getting karma. They're mad that their spell work that they were doing, they were literally trying to organ harvest. This is what I feel. They were trying to organ harvest off my womb and my sacral energy. I cleansed my energy, I got alive, and movement started happening. Why? Because their spell was broken. That spell was returned back. And then they reap what they sow. And then they decided to jump on my TikTok, and they being taken out their misery to try to violate my fucking video because they being exposed online. They don't want to be exposed online. But you already exposed online. Your whole face is online, stupid. What you hiding from? 144, as I said, is you exposed, bitch. You've been exposed a long time for this witchcraft that you've been doing. I got videos of you, of the noise that you're making upstairs that sounds like you're doing witchcraft, and you owe me restitution, bitch, but you don't got that money to pay me. You a broke bitch trying to siphon off my energy, and you cannot, and you're mad. Trying to violate my life, but you can't, because I'm going to just jump on my other platform and talk shit about you too. So what you stopping? What are you stopping? You're not stopping nothing. Everybody loves a comeback story. Yeah, and baby, this is my comeback story, and you not stopping nothing, like I fucking said. You thought you were stopping something? These devilish deeds will bring you karma indeed. Yes, you are going to get karma. Sexual abuse because you were doing sex magic, trying to sabotage me, and you only sabotage yourself. Family abuse. The Hunger Game, you was in a competition with me, trying to take me out, but you're getting bad news with good news in the reverse. Yeah, medical assistance, you're sick. You're sick. You lost all power. I just said you're sick. Look what came out. The devil is sick for being a prick playing dumbass tricks. And you lost all your power. So on point where I said you're sick, and look what happens when I just pick up the deck. The devil upstairs is sick. My upstairs neighbor is his little devil minions. So the little devil minion upstairs is sick. No matter how he look, he's sick. Internally, he's sick inside. He could have HIV, AIDS. He has something that's going to take him out of here. Yeah, because they were all up in my business. Being nosy. Yeah, trying to disrupt my energy failed. They can't disrupt my energy, but they disrupting their own energy. They damn sure are. Yeah, an informant. My upstairs neighbor was one of the informants that were paid to cause harm. And now he's in a sticky situation. For wanting to join the hate crowd. For being the birds of a feather that flock together. This current timeline. Look, they keep saying my upstairs neighbor is nervous. Because he was in childhood. Look at that. He was in childhood energy. And they under judgment. This crazy energy vampire. This dark worker that no longer serves a purpose, and they're racing against time. Yeah, the informant plans failed. It came out. My upstairs neighbor was an informant, and his plan failed. This karmic couple upstairs feeling naked and afraid. Karmic couple feeling naked and afraid. They're afraid. They're nervous. Because they were gang stalking. Gang stalking me. My left ear is ringing. They talking shit. You want to keep talking shit too? You gang stalking me and you talking shit? Because when you talk shit, my ear's gonna ring. You want to keep my name out your mouth, or you gonna keep talking my? You gonna keep saying my name out your mouth? Because if you keep saying my name out your mouth, you gonna keep getting karma too. Because I'm undefeated, and they mad. They can't beat me. Yeah, they were scheming. Yeah, and they bit the hand that fed them. And now they're being casted out. Yeah, this undivine masculine or feminine energy. That the illusion is on them. Yeah, this sabotage, that they think they sabotaging me. Yeah, they owe me restitution. They gotta pay me. And now they in the panic room. Because they were unable to control the situation with control in the reverse. And now they spying, being a bunch of peeping toms. Yeah, because angelic magic in the reverse. They don't have no angelic magic. They being destroyed. They being destroyed. And they have a lot of animosity. Because you can't read me. They could be trying to read me and they can't read me. They shall perish because of this moon magic. Look, they lost all their power. Trying to make me a third-degree victim. Trying to make me a victim. Trying to victimize me. It says the dark don't want anything to do with them anymore. So, like I said, the dark don't want anything to do with them anymore. Family abuse. Business table off. Business offer off the table. Yeah, they couldn't replace me. Trying to have me replaced in the reverse. They're getting bad news with good news in the reverse. So they be trying to stop me. They still getting exposed. It don't matter what they do. You stop me from one platform, I'm going to jump onto the next platform. It don't matter. It don't even matter how long it takes for me to get views on this video. The point of the matter is the video is up and out there, and it's going to get watched. And it's going to get watched by the right people that need to see it. And especially if the police is watching, the federal people are watching, then those are the ones that need to see. And they already see what you're doing. This is why you're being watched. So it doesn't even matter what you do because you're being watched. 747. That was a plane that crashed. The 747, there was a plane that crashed. I don't know what year it was. They're crashing like a plane. They thought they were flying high with that 747, and now it's just giving 808. They calling out for help. That's what I'm getting when I get the 808. I'm thinking SOS. So with the 747, because I'm stuck on that, now I'm getting a bunch of things. This 747 was a plane that crashed. I forgot how long ago. So the energy that I'm getting from that is they thought they were flying. They thought they were soaring. They thought they thought the sky was the limit. And at the end of the day, they crashing. They crashing down hard. And there's gonna be no survivors. And they out here with this 808 that I seen, and that reminds me of SOS, calling out for help. They out here calling out for help because they crashing hard, and there's gonna be no survivors in this crash that happened. That plane that they were on, this fly high plane that they were on, this sky high plane, this up and this high and mighty energy that they were in, this powerful energy that they thought they had. Yeah, them motherfuckers is crashing down right now because motherfuckers think because they live above me that they were fucking actually phasing me. You only live about 911 as I see this. Yeah, it's about to be an emergency. Y'all got it makes me want to laugh, and y'all allow me to talk shit about y'all. And y'all cannot sit here and violate a video. You sitting there starting trouble. And then whenever I say that y'all doing, when I say that y'all doing something, it comes out on the cards. So the spirit backs me up with the cards of whatever I'm saying is the truth. So not only is the spirit confirming what I'm saying before it comes out in the card, then you showing your hand on my fucking live to show me that you're watching me trying to violate me. So thanks for setting yourself up and sabotaging yourself and letting everybody know that what right and you're mad because if you wasn't mad, you wouldn't try to be violating my video. If I wasn't speaking the truth, you would leave me alone. But because I'm speaking the truth, you're gonna try to stop me from speaking the truth. So that just shows that I'm speaking the truth because you're trying to stop me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't understand how this works, right? When you try to stop somebody that's saying something, you're only showing everybody that what they're saying is truth because you're trying to stop them. So all you're doing is proving that whatever the person is saying is truth. Because you're going through a lot of problems to try to block them, banish them, and get them casted out. To try to get them, their voice not heard. And I don't give a fuck. My voice will be heard. Whether it's online or on this motherfucking block, you're gonna be embarrassed to walk around this neighborhood thinking that nobody knows what the fuck you're doing. Because everybody is gonna know. I'm going to make sure everybody knows what you're doing. You thought motherfuckers were gonna point their fingers at me when I walk out the street? No, they're pointing their fingers at you, laughing at you, because you're doing a bit too much. For what? Because somebody paid you to do it? Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, master. No, master. You can't even say no. It's everything is yes, this, yes. You got to do what somebody tells you, and you're mad because I control my own motherfucking life, and I'm not a puppet on a string like you do. When somebody jumps, I don't jump, bitch, but you do. You ask them, how high do you need me to jump? That's what you do. Puppet on a string. You think you're in control, but you don't know anything. I could have made your life a living hell, but I know better than to fuck with the devil himself. What goes around comes back around. Karma's a bitch, she bites back. Better prepare, cause she won't hold back. Make your life a little game and play it like a pawn. Checkmate. Danger is waiting. Karma's gonna bite back harder than ever. That's all I gotta say. So I'm not gonna keep on with this. But yeah, my upstairs neighbors just showed their card and showed their hand and tried to violate my video because they were getting exposed. I stopped their energy. I stopped their swole work, and I sent that shit right back. And I got online to expose what 1313 says. I got online to expose what they were doing, and what they did is they got online to show that they're gang stalking me. They get online to give me more documentation that they are gang stalkers, and they have been paid to cause havoc to me, and that they're mad because they're being exposed. I want to laugh because I love it. They continue to give me the proof that I need to put them behind bars. And I don't have to do much because the fucking government is watching them already. That came from federal law, judicial system, and the fucking government. And when I was doing the live on my fucking TikTok. So let's be real. Who you hiding from? Y'all stupid. My upstairs neighbors is the most stupidest people I ever known in my life. And whoever paid them to cause havoc, I want to say thank you for paying them to come in my energy to fuck with me. Because if it wasn't for them, or none of y'all would have, if you would have never sent them, you could have sent them somewhere else to do spell, or you could have sent them across the street, or I don't know, in a different apartment. But you decided to put them literally right above me to do dumb things, and they got busted and they got exposed, and then them getting busted and exposed end up getting you busted and exposed because they were doing too much. You sent stupid people to do a job. Real stupid. 1441, that now everything is being mirrored back to you because you sent a bunch of babies to do a job that you couldn't even do yourself. Thinking money And they can then that's money that you don't got. You don't even got money to pay the bitches. They ain't getting paid for what they're doing. They sitting there waiting for money that they're not getting. I owe you is what you getting. I owe you they ain't never getting. Because the motherfucker don't got no money to pay you. And if you were being paid, you can't get paid no more because they don't got no money to pay you. They under investigation, and I know they under investigation. This is happening now. You know why I know it's happening now? Because I've gotten all my energy back. There's not me feeling drained or tired. I'll be up to 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning working, building my business. Where am I drained? And I do. So it's not tiring me or draining me out. So I know I'm in my energy. So there's no way you're in my energy because I'm in my energy. So what energy you're in? Because it ain't mine. You sitting in your shitty ass energy. 1555. You're sitting in your shitty ass energy. Trying to siphon from me thinking because you fucking live above me. And the downstairs neighbors came out too. Because one lives above me, one lives below me. Y'all think, and then one was living next to me. Y'all thought y'all was going to corner me. And y'all was going to work y'all magic. I'm done. I'm done because I can sit here all day online roasting all of you for the stupid things that y'all done, but I don't have the time to waste the way y'all do. I don't have the time. I really don't, and I'm not gonna waste my energy on it either. I'm gonna talk my shit and continue to go about my business. But all this does is allow me to release everything that you're sending. It allows me to vent my frustrations back to you, you stupid fool. So thank you for allowing me to release all the shit that you're sending me back to you. Thanks. I appreciate it. Because that's all you're doing. You're not getting my energy. You're getting your energy back. You're projecting and I'm projecting that shit right back to you. This is your energy. This is this hype energy, this mad energy. That's you. Because I'm at peace. You're the one irate. You're the one mad. And this is the energy I'm going to project back to you. This mad, irate energy. Because that is your energy. It's not mine. You can have it back. And I'm going to be laughing over here in a little while. Confirmation, siren, and the hunk. I'm going to be still back in my energy, laughing at you for like, yeah, nice try. Try again, but you're going to try again and it's still not going to work. And you're going to try again and it's still not going to work. And you're going to keep on trying, and you're going to keep on failing and failing and failing. How does it feel to be a fucking loser? Instead of taking your L like a real person, you know, some you win, some you lose. Instead of putting that and taking it, no, you're a sore loser. You don't know how to lose. Not everybody wins. Sometimes people lose the game. And this game you lost because it wasn't a game. You tried to play with somebody's life. Mine. And my life is not a game. Your life may be a game. You may play games of your life, but I do not play with mine. And you're not going to play with it either. Sorry, not sorry. You're mad? Oh, well. Get your life in order. Stop worrying about mine because you cannot have anything of mine. Not my energy, not my destiny, not my legacy, nothing spiritually or physically. You can't have shit. Confirmation with the sirens. 911 for you. It's going to be an emergency the more that you keep doing. A bit of, that's all, folks. Seriously. Motherfuckers dealing with childhood trauma. Holding a lot of animosity. Your childhood trauma is not my problem. Your childhood trauma is not my fucking problem. Go to a fucking therapist, if that's the case. 1212. Go get some fucking help. Because you need it. Peace out, collective. And I call my energy back from every person, place, thing, dimension, device, divination, situation, alive or unalive entity, demonic, satanic beings, celestials of an ungodly kind. I call my energy, my mind, my body, my soul, my vitality, my creativity, everything and anything that has been siphoned, manifested, harvested, and drained from me will return to me aligned and clean now, quick, fast, and in a motherfucking hurry. You do not have any fucking authority, permission, or reign over me or my energy, legacy, or destiny, bitch. Bye.